Hello all. Another gorgeous, beautiful San Francisco day. Time to get into the proper dress. So with that, and it being such a beautiful day, we're going to head up this way behind me. And I'm not going to talk about the weather. Well, in a way I am later on. Let's head this way. So we have severe manipulation, corruption, lying by governments, especially here in the U.S., where the Orange Man is threatening the WHO to cover up his own incompetence. U.S. to withdraw from the UN health body if, according to Trump, the WHO doesn't change its ways, and that means start blaming China completely for the virus. It's China's fault, 100%. It leaked out of a Chinese lab. Of course, you know that most of these Chinese labs are directly connected to the U.S. lab industry. Huh? Did you know that? In fact, the very one that they say is leaking is part of the U.S. They use that lab as well. The Orange Man has deliberately underreported infections of the virus here in the U.S. Now I'm going to show you a graph right here that shows that in Florida, the Johns Hopkins graph was manipulated so that it made it look better in Florida so that they'd reopen earlier. Direct evidence. Rebecca Jones was removed from her office because she would not censor some of the data that was coming in. So they removed her as well. So I wouldn't trust any of these numbers for quite some time and just go with what the locals are saying, the health professionals are saying. Don't listen to any of your government people because they are lying to you, because they're so desperately hooked on money. Their veins are just pumping with no money, and they want money. They have, regardless of who gets killed, doesn't matter. Money is more important in the U.S., that's for sure. But the manipulation and the dishonesty in government is just off the wall. They keep telling us that the CO2 count is now going down. That's a direct lie. I follow it on a daily basis from last year to this year on this date, and I have not seen that at all. Let's talk about today's CO2 count. May 18th, 2019, that's last year, 415.31 parts per million. May 18th, 2020, this year, 417 parts per million. And going up, has not gone down. China has basically gotten rid of most of their infection. So they are pretty much back to being open and working, and cars are driving and all that, and it's quite easily seen from space that China is polluting the air just as much as they always have. Many other parts of the world is coming back. We weren't down long enough to reduce CO2 levels. That takes like 100 years. So the misinformation, the lying, the crapola is continuing. And the lying and the I don't even understand why the corporate media pays any attention to anything the Orange Man says in any of his briefings. Why are you even there? It just doesn't make any sense. You're just drinking in lies. Do you actually believe what you're writing down? It's true. It's true. It really is true that the numbers are coming down and we can open up now. Forget what the graphs say. Forget what the experts say. They don't know what they're talking about. We're supposed to trust the Orange Man. The thing I don't understand is why there's a small group of people on the planet who can't stand the truth. They will do everything they can to lie about everything. And the thing is that the truth is more positive for Earth and human safety and longevity and prosperity than anything else. It's the truth. But what is the most endangered words on the planet Earth? Yeah, it is the truth, isn't it? Well, I'm going to head over this way. And I appreciate all the ups and downs and new subscribers, even though we haven't gotten any in years. I think they turned that off, and it really doesn't have any positive reason to even exist. You don't get anything for it, so I don't know why they even have it. But anyway, if you want to do all that stuff, be my guest. And until next time.